to like even get on that or something. So the one song he did on the Pokemon soundtrack before I was born, he's never made a cent from.
Did he get a plaque for it? Because
Nope, nothing.
What's crazy is that soundtrack. I happened to seen a plaque for it in real life. It was
What the
at
fuck?
Yeah, it was at like the Warner office. Someone in legal worked legal on that thing, and the plaque is so fucking sick. It has like Pikachu and Charizard, and it's like the coolest plaque. We got to get your dad.
For real, we
one of
gotta
those
get my
plaques.
dad that. Nah,
Yeah.
he never made any money off that. I wish
fucked up.
I wish he did, but nah.
Supposed to be on some wild
Nah,
shit. With that.
I built this myself, and we built this ourselves. We do it ourselves. There's no secret hidden funding or Illuminati.
I also don't
influence.
think kids know what the music industry is or anything, so they hear like, oh, music producer, and they think he's like owns some
Shit.
record label or something. It's like, no, it's a completely different side. It's not even like the music industry. It's like the film industry.
We have him mix some of the beats sometimes because he has
Yeah?
expertise in that area. But
Is he getting points on those songs?
yeah, we get all the percentages and everything. Of course, come on now, it's all in the
Haunted
family.
Mountain plaques on the way.
For
And
real, we need that. Tap in.
your mom's a painter. Your brother, is he older, younger?
A little younger, plays piano, paints.
Shout out, he's
skis.
hella cool.
Shout out, yeah, he's hella cool. That's the goat.
And your family, you got any siblings?
I got a sister. She's cool. She's in high school right now, so she be kind of mean sometimes. but she's hella cool.
Is she like a Haunted Mound fan?
She be listening to it. I
For
got her.
real?
Yeah,
let's go.
Remember, I got her the hoodie for Christmas.
Oh,
For
yeah,
Christmas,
yeah.
Like before it came out, she's hella hype.
Do her friends in high school? I'm sure they know about you guys.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like,
It is crazy. What the
don't be
fuck?
telling them too much, shit like that.
Yeah, we got to keep something secret.
Yeah.
Shit.
We'll get to that later. But your parents, what were they up to?
My mom
What
was
are they
just
doing
working
now?
like in an office, like customer service on the phone and shit like that. My dad was like between jobs, like growing up, shit like that. In San Jose, it was like hella expensive. Couldn't really afford it. That's why we moved out
Right.
to Sacramento.
And what was like school like for you? Were you playing sports? Were you in clubs? Did
I
you
played
have
football.
friends?
I played
Oh,
football.
nice.
Yeah, that's really it though.
And
I
what'd you
skated
play?
hella too. What was that?
Were you wide receiver, cornerback?
Oh, I played defensive end.
Damn,
Defensive
rare
end.
lore.
I saw that
Yeah.
from a mile
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, that
Football
looks
is
like a
lore.
defensive end.
I didn't really like athletes though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was always like listening to some other shit. I was always like on some other shit. I wasn't really rocking with the athletes because they're all on like some normal shit.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. They weren't on a Mascarilla podcast. in
Nah,
fucking
not at all. Not at all.
2017.
They're always like hating on some shit I was doing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit lame, but whatever.
So, when did you start doing music? Like, what was like? How old were you? Why did you choose to, from like a fan to I want to record? That's like a large step to take.
It
What
is,
made
yeah.
that happen?
I always fucked with music, like since I was a little ass boy, and I think I was like 11. I started like fucking around like GarageBand, like Logic and all that shit. Just making like trash ass dubstep because that was what was big at the time. And like
Skrillex.
I listened to a
influence?
little bit of Witch House back then, so I tried that too. And then yeah, just like through. I think I was just fucking around. Then I was like 16. I was hella into Young Lean, and I saw him on the Warlord tour in like San Francisco in 2016, around there, whenever that tour was. And I saw that show, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a rapper.
What about that experience made you wanna?
It's just like they were just hella, I don't know, like going dumb, and they had a crazy visual show and like auto-tune, and I like knew a lot about them and thought they were hella cool. And I don't know, I could kind of make the beats already. I mean, not like White Armor's goat status style, but like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can do it, because I knew like it was just them making it, and like Black Cray was also a big fan of, and still am. Like I knew he was like making his own shit and mixing it and doing the beats and doing the artwork, and that's how Sad Boys do it too. So I was like, I can do this.
Right.
I'm gonna do it.
And what about you? What was your first? Is it the same story?
Nah, I always like wanted to be like an artist, and I fucking sucked every time I tried. Like I sucked fucking ass. And then I linked up with this fool, and he just like hella put me on like this shit, and now I can finally make some like good shit.
So
that I like.
we're gonna get to how y'all linked, but first let's continue the cemetery lore. The name, the image. did it all come at once?
What
Was
image,
it over
bro?
time? Just like your whole
I
vibe.
know, I'm
Like,
just
how
playing.
did it all happen? Was it instantly like, I know I want to do this because I like Witch House and I like this and I'm gonna take these elements, or was it?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like listening to a lot of Salem, who didn't have any new music out that time, and hadn't for like hell a long, like years and years. I was always listening to them, listening to Young Lean, which had like influences from Salem, and like Black Cray, who had some like Salem references and like put their songs in his videos sometimes and shit. I was like, I wish there was more rap music that sounded like that and like Young Lean. And I was like, damn, nobody's making that. I guess I could do that. And I was already wanting to like do some music, so I felt like there was an opening. So started making that.
And how did you settle on the name?
Just sounded hard.
It just sounds cool.
Kind of fits the music and shit. And it's
Yeah.
like weird. It ain't that good for Google search, but
It's not.
fuck it.
If there's
Fuck
a
it,
movie
bro.
called,
Yeah, for when the
Called-
lawsuit about a hit or something, I shouldn't have jinxed it.
yeah, there's a movie called Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
But I think at
That's a
this
good
point,
movie, though.
I actually think recently search engines have been separating it just in general. Like they break it into it's
Oh,
almost
do
like
they now?
how
I don't really be doing
Wikipedia
that.
does it. So like if you type the name in, you can click cemetery musical artist or cemetery movie or whatever
Damn.
from the
let's
jump.
go.
But every day that passes, as you get more popular, you'll fill that front page up.
Awesome. Let's go.
So we gotta talk about this.
What up?
The Ghost Mountain.
Oh man. Yeah.
Was he the first person that you?
Yeah, I was friends with him since I was like a kid, and I was always
Oh,
telling him
okay.
about the music shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this at some point, bro. Yada yada yada. We should do a song like that. Yada yada yada. For like years and years.
So that was like your first collaborator.
Yeah.
That
Everything.
was. How did Haunted Mound come about? Was it?
We just started saying that in songs. Like I think I said it on Fury Road, which was like our first song we ever put out. And then he said it on like Nevada, and I was like, that'd be a hard ass group name, and just kind of evolved from there.
So I guess once and for all, you can answer it now, and you never have to speak about it again if you don't want. What happened?
He was just into more regular life stuff, and I'm only about this ever, so but I knew he was hella good, so I was like, bro, you should really do this, bro. You're gonna be really big, bro. Like, it's super fire when you do it, yada yada yada. And he like kept coming to the studio with no lyrics written or nothing, and didn't show up for videos, hella flaky. When I would drop all those tapes, like the first 4 or something, he never pulled up to like celebrate it once because he had like other things going on. And yeah, that just led to tensions when one person's really into it and the other one's like, it's a hobby, so he got into other things. I don't do other things, so that's that.
Because I guess as the internet says, like he went to college or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, so that was more of a hobby he was doing, and this is clearly you've committed your entire life to. So
Yeah,
it's just
so I
going to
mean,
create
it's
a
not-
natural
yeah.
rift.
Yeah.
Are you still friends? Do you talk at all?
No,
It's just
he had
over.
he had some mean things to say about us, probably because he's sore he ain't here with us. But
Is there-
what can we
okay.
do?
Last question.
Oh, good.
Well, there's 2.
Like, hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Okay, so one, the music. This is also like the most asked question. Why is the music down?
Because if I left it up, it was just gonna get more and more streams to the top of my shit, and I can't even perform that shit.
Yeah,
So
that
it's like
makes
worthless.
it hard.
It's still out there though. You can still get
Yeah,
it. Like
it's
not like it's
there.
gone forever.
But
But-
you do make a really good point of like, you literally can't perform at a concert.
Yeah, and
especially
I ain't finna be at a concert and have fools singing some other fool's lyrics who's not even like there to go
and
hard.
like especially
fuck outta
if
here.
you guys aren't cool anymore, then it's like maybe he doesn't even want that anyway. So it's probably best
I don't know, I
just
didn't ask
to
him.
leave it in the past. With
Yeah.
that being said, last question.
Let's hear it.
Can he ever return? Is there a future where there's a glorious comeback?
I mean, if you're down to do this full time, I'm always open. Like, people, that's how I come with all the new guys that I put in. Like, it's full time or nothing. So, like, it's not a hobby thing. This is like, it's got to be your life or it ain't gonna last. So, I mean, maybe if you came like that, but I think we're both too proud for that to ever happen.
I'm gonna make it my personal mission one day, not now, maybe 5 years from now.
You're gonna get me heated, partner.
I'm gonna have a sit down with the both of you. We're gonna smoke a shit ton of cigarettes together, and we're gonna clear that up. But
I mean, only one of us is making every beat and mixing every song and editing every video and making every artwork and promoting it and
talk
everything.
your shit.
So, I mean, you'd have to come through and be like, I really want to go hard, bro. I'm sorry about how it went, but fuck that.
Who was the next member of Haunted Mound after?
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. So it was just me, basically, like Rainbow Bridge 2, I think. It was mostly, that shit was fading away. And Buckshot and
Shout out
Oscar.
Buckshot.
Shout out Buckshot and Oscar. They were making like these hella crazy edits in like Haunted Mound style, but like different. And they were the first people to do it, where it was like actually good, and, like actually brought something new to the table, just like crazy Photoshop, fucking around type shit. So I was like hitting them up, just like talking to them because they seem hella cool. And I was like, y'all ever do music? Like, are y'all into that at all? And they were like, yeah, we've been doing that for a minute, and we were chopping it up for hella long. And then like, they sent me like the demo for this song called Straw Man, and I was like, that was like the first time I'd ever heard someone do my style, and it was like good and different, but still like Haunted Mound swag. So I was like, all right, you're in Haunted Mound, I'm gonna do a verse on this. And I like mixed it and sent the verse in like 2 days, and they were like, holy fuck.
And where are they from?
Ireland, by Dublin.
Those are the boys right
Wow.
there.
Yeah, they still live there.
And
We get them out sometimes though.
So have you met them?
Yeah, they came out to the Butcher like
Yeah.
last month,
I think I
making
saw
their
photos of that.
making Buckshot's tape.
They were there for like a cool month.
Yeah.
A little longer than a month, I
Yeah,
think.
but yeah, Buckshot was the first Haunted Mound, like new Haunted Mound member, and then Oscar, the producer, goated, and then but it was all online then, so I
Right.
was like, fuck, I need some like real life help. So I like posted a story and like put out a message like, I'm looking for help with Haunted Mound. If you're on the West Coast, hit my line. We
And
can
I was
figure
the
it
one
out."
that hit his line.
Yeah, and you were like one of the first, and you were the closest, and you had
Yeah.
like an empty ass Instagram account. I didn't even know what you looked like, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right, let's meet up. And he
We
brought
was
me-
hella
he-
cool from
he
like
brought
just that day.
he brought me like a big ass Red Bull because I was hella into Red Bull at that
Yeah.
time, and I was like, oh, it's good.
Shit, hella funny. But
Yeah.
yeah, we just like clicked like that,
Yeah.
and then
So
we were
you
linking
were
up hella.
a fan at first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
It's all about the glow up.
you weren't making music at the time, or you were producing?
No, I wasn't. I had like I was like fucking around. I had some shit under some like other name, like one or two. It was 2 songs, and that shit was like I said, I was hella trash, and
Yeah, it was
that shit
pretty
it didn't
trash.
take anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. Obviously, I was just like fucking around, and even like when I linked up with him, it was already like I already like gave up on it. Like for like I was like inactive for like a cool like 2-3 months. It only lasted like 2 months down
Wow.
there.
Oh
But yeah,
man.
that shit trash.
And
I was
what
just
was
fucking around.
your first impression of seeing him in real life?
What do you mean?
Like, you meet him, was it what you expected?
I thought this fool was gonna be a dick, to
Yeah.
be honest. Nah, but he was hella cool. We just like, we were only gonna link up for like not even that long, and we just like fucking kicked it for dumb long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he started filming videos for me. 'Cause he was
Yeah.
like, I didn't have any friends, so I was like, this is my only friend now. So I was like, we should do videos, bro. So we did like,
We went dumb.
I think we did Necromancer first, Rainbow Bridge 3, I think, and then like Crucifixion, a bunch of those videos we were filming, and then like I was like, you gotta get your music going, bro. So we started working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you didn't have any friends. Did you have friends before Cemetery started, and then they faded away, or you just didn't have that many friends in high school?
Nah, I just didn't have any friends ever.
Like, I mean, like what would you attribute that to?
I don't know. Fools is hella lame. I don't care. Like high school's gonna end, y'all gonna fade away. What's the point?
What kind of? I'm curious.
I mean, I always wanted to do this
Yeah.
anyway. Like from like since I was kind of little, I just didn't have it all like figured out. So I was never really like caring about anything.
Were you
else.
Were you like the kid who was in class in the back of the room sleeping? Were you getting good grades? Were you like failing out? Like, what was the vibe?
I was pretty sleep. School's hella dumb.
Bro, I was asleep in class. Oh my god.
School's not dumb. If it works for you, it works for you. It
So-
was dumb for me. And then Yeah, I don't know, just getting by like C's and maybe a B and
So-
stupid bullshit.
I'm sure your parents, or I don't know, did your parents want you to go to college or?
They were like, you got to be doing something. You can't just be like existing. So you either got to like go to college or get something going. I did a little bit of college, like 2020,
Oh, interesting.
just like some bullshit movie
Wow,
class.
that's like pretty late into you already making music.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make it work. I graduated high school and I dropped Grave House like the summer after. I don't fuck around. And then like I did like one bullshit college class like 2020, and then COVID hit and I just didn't do it, and I was just like going dumb.
What was the class?
Some movie class.
Oh, okay, cool.
I would like depressing like mental asylum, brain injury movies. Yeah, it was kind of fucked because it was like COVID, so everyone's just at home, so you're in your room, like losing
You
your
were on
fucking
Zoom?
mind.
Oh, that fucking
No, I
sucks.
wasn't on Zoom yet.
Oh.
It was like COVID though, so you're like, I'm in my room all the time, just like, and then
I
like
see what you're
you
saying.
go to this class, watch these like depressing ass movies, go back home, and then COVID like really hit,
Right.
and it was all Zoom, and I just didn't do it.
Yeah, like, fuck this.
I was like, I'm so good.
So, I assume you're living at home at that point still.
Yeah.
When did you guys move out and start living together?
October 1st.
Yeah.
End of September.
Very recently. We're filming this early February 2022. So you're
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
October,
Yeah, it was
September.
it was really hard to get a spot.
It was hard as fuck, bro. We were both on the computer just looking for
for
hell
like
shit.
8 months.
Yeah.
And did your parents support you moving out? or-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
They were like, I mean, they never came out and said it, but I mean, rap careers and family life don't really mix too well. So they were like, yeah, if you're trying to do that, you should, that'd
Guess
probably be
you're
a move.
holding
If
your
you have
room,
like, if you have the money for it. and-
screaming into your microphone, they're probably like,
Yeah.
you need to get your own place.
Yeah. So we made it happen. We got the Butcher House. Don't pull up.
Don't pull up.
Don't do that.
What's it like over there?
Fun.
Shit. It's hella peaceful. There's just dogs howling. And, look at the trees and the grass. Go back inside. Chill vibes. Make a song. Watch
We
a
just be
movie.
kicking it,
For real.
playing GTA 5.
Yeah.
And now you're in the real Los Santos.
For
Yeah,
real.
for
We
real.
in
We
Los
out here.
Santos. Who here?
Where Franklin at?
Ammunition.
Franklin.
Los Santos Customs. We
I'm
here.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Nah, he Franklin.
Yeah.
And you're Trevor.
Shit.
Something like that.
That's gonna turn into a meme right there.
Ben said Trevor mode.
Yeah.
Ben said, very first song I made, I said, I'm in Trevor mode. You already know.
I've like seen some photoshops of people put your face on this body.
For real?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's so fried.
So me and Cam were speaking before the interview, and he made a really good point that your earlier projects weren't like that blown out, weren't that distorted. You could still like hear the instruments and stuff, but the more recent stuff is like super blown out. Like, where does that inspiration come from? Like a project over a project, where the sound kind of changes. Like, where does that all happen?
I mean, just Rainbow Bridge 3 is blown out. I wouldn't say Screaming Forest is that blown out at all. Maybe it's about as loud as they've ever been without the distortion. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be like black metal projects because I was like, I want to make a black metal trap mixtape. It's like hella fucking crazy. So black metal projects are always mixed super bad, like really bad. And I don't know, I thought it'd be crazy to mix like a whole song, a whole tape like that. Because usually like random songs we mix crazy just for like whatever reason. And I was like, I should do this for a whole tape. So I did, and now I've moved on. It's mixed more normally now, I'd say. Yeah.
And I mean, I think I've asked this probably like 3 separate times already, but everything about your style is so specific, down to like the filters you use on your photos. Like they're like sort of fried filters. Like,
Yeah.
where does that? I mean, like you've already answered. Like you're inspired by this and that, but
Yeah.
like, I guess this isn't even a question. I'm just impressed.
Thank you,
Like,
partner.
It's all
Appreciate
very
that.
well put together.
Thank you. I got the recipes for real.
What app are you using to make your photos?
I
You
can't disclose.
tell.
I
You
can't disclose
tell.
that. I can
It's
tell you.
some-
I can tell you later, but I can't tell the
It's
world.
for sure
that.
some app that existed on like the first iPhone, and like, you like have an old ass iPhone, and like no one. Can
I do.
even
We do have an
use
old ass
the app.
iPhone.
Nah, it's like multiple things too.
No, it's a
I
whole
not
bet.
just one app.
I bet.
But yeah, we do use an old iPhone though. I won't tell you which one, but
Yeah.
we do use that. I don't know. We just like to make it look cool. I don't know. The new iPhones are too fucking like soft and they're not grainy or crispy.
Yeah,
It's
they're,
like shit.
yeah, they're like very like 4K,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that good rot. I feel like
and like
just
you
goes
use
harder.
old cameras to film your videos. And
Yeah, we do. Yeah. And then I edit the videos, fuck them up even more.
And I'll say this too. From your online presence to meeting you in real life, it's very similar. You are,
real?
as he said, you're a lot nicer than I assumed. But I've done a million interviews with everyone from Kendrick Lamar at one point to
Damn.
Lil Peep to whoever.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's pretty rare that people come up in real life and it's that authentic.
For
And
real?
It's not just like a character. Like, you
Nah, bruh.
live
Nah,
and
bruh.
breathe this. Yeah.
It's not a character. What would I look like if I pulled up some regular ass fool in like gym shorts making this fucking shit?
Right.
Hell nah, bruh.
You for sure committed your fucking life to this.
Thank you.
It's very clear.
I take pride in that.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
What's like an everyday in the life for y'all? You're waking up. What time are you waking up? What are you eating for
Bruh,
breakfast?
hell
Are you
no.
brushing
Hell
your
no.
teeth? Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
we're-
Okay,
fuck?
so
Hygienic. We're not
you-
dirty.
Shower every day. I brush my floss my teeth. All that
You
shit.
wake up at what time?
It's been.
It's all over for him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've been known to wake up at 7 p.m. and go to bed at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Not always though. Sometimes it's more normal.
It's
just,
hella funny. Some days, I'll be waking up. I go out there. He's on the couch. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep." I'm like, all right, it was good hanging out.
Yeah,
Hella funny.
Or sometimes I'll just like, we got like a date. We need to have something done. Like Redwoods, wasn't it like that? Like, I think like I need to make the Redwoods artwork, which is like a song on Screaming Forest, and it was like I had to bang out some artwork so we could drop it. So it was like, I think we did the video, and then we got home, and he went to bed, and I just did the artwork, and then it was like 7 a.m. and he like got back up, and I was like still there.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was hella funny. Fucking. I went to sleep. He was at the desk. Wake up. He was at the desk. Crazy.
You gotta work hard to make this work.
Yeah, he
What's
goes
the food intake looking like? Are
Oh,
you guys eating
man.
microwave meals? Are you ordering in food? Are you waking up eating cereal?
Honestly, we haven't got groceries at the house since like fucking December, like way before Christmas.
Maybe
We
some
just started
heavy
going
on-
dumb.
Heavy on like the Uber Eats,
Oh, yeah.
Postmates.
Oh, yeah.
ordering
Yeah,
your
the
pizza.
DoorDash drivers always hella shook when they pull up because we got like scary ass signs and
Yeah,
shit.
hella
And I'm
funny.
always like, hey, can I have my food?
Yeah.
You have a really intense cult fan base. It's on the smaller scale right now, but
Yeah.
it's big for where you're at. I've only seen it a few times over the years of me being in the underground for the past 12 years, or however many years it is.
Full OG as hell.
Yeah.
For real.
You have really intense fans, which is good. It's also not great sometimes.
Yeah.
They pick apart this interview is going to get cut up into a
Oh, yeah.
trillion small videos. They're going to post it here, post it there. They're going to say, oh, he said this, that means
I mean,
this.
yeah, I'm sure they're gonna edit it and make it seem like I said something terrible or something.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Because this is all pretty new for you, and now you have crazy fans, which is great,
Yeah,
but
it's
also
cool.
not
Shouts
great
out to the
sometimes.
supporters.
We just don't
Uh,
pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I'm never looking at this again.
For real.
They're
I don't
kind of
know.
mean sometimes.
Oh, they're
Oh,
hella mean.
they're hella
They be
mean.
hating
I don't
on
want
like
to
everything
paint them
we do.
all in a bad brush because I'm sure 99%
Nah,
are
yeah,
fans.
it's just the
That
vocal
1%,
minority.
They're mean as fuck, bro.
and
Shit, it's all right. You gotta have
Yeah.
some haters or you're doing it wrong. They probably just forget we're like real
Yeah.
people that like see it, but I don't know. They'll probably make them buy a T-shirt if they're thinking about it, so it's all right with me, I guess.
You
do whatever you gotta do, I guess.
you guys produce all your own merch and you ship it yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't print it, but
Yeah, we
Right.
don't print it.
But
we
you
can't
ship
print
it.
it now. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is very interesting because most people probably don't. They use like other companies. Do you like folding shirts? Why?
It's the shipping boss right
I don't know.
here.
It's not that hard. I don't work some hard job. It's not even. It's
Right.
not. It's not nothing, bro. You just fold the shirt, throw it in the bag,
How
drop it off.
rewarding is it to see all these orders coming in from across the world and stuff?
Feels fucking amazing.
Yeah, that feels hella good because that's like really the only way we make money. Like
Yeah.
streams don't really pay for shit, and we put out. We don't like. I mean, like I have a Bandcamp. You can like support us if you
Right.
want. You can buy the mixtapes, but I mean, it's streaming now. It's YouTube. It's whatever. You can just watch it, stream it. You don't have to pay. But so that's how we like get paid and live our lives. So it feels hella good when people are like, yes,
Yeah, for
I
real.
want to
So shout out
support
to
you.
all of them,
For
bro.
real,
Oh my
bro.
God.
We wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah, you have crazy supporters who support you fully.
Yeah, it feels great. Very grateful.
I like saw someone comment or something. They were like, "Yeah, I bought like 4 shirts, all in the same style because I want to support them."
Shout
I'm like,
out,
wow,
bro.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
shout out. If we
If you
see
can
those,
find that comment, send it to me and I'll fucking.
I got you.
I'll hook 'em up.
I got you.
Yeah.
yeah, we usually sign those orders
Yeah.
if we find big ones.
So, 2022,
Yeah, we hear.
you have a cult fan base. You're living on your own. You're doing great. What do you want to accomplish in the future?
We're gonna drop a bunch of music and hopefully play some shows and eventually tour probably next year.
Sell T-shirts.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, we got. You want to hear about the tapes we got coming?
Yes, please.
We got we've been working. We got Buckshot. His mixtape Burning Barn is coming pretty soon. It's about done. Gonna have the gang on it. Some crazy shit. And then we got Turnabout from Utah, from the Haunted Mound. You got a mixtape called Cutter Lane coming after that. And we finna make the Boy Hackle tape.
Yeah. Working on it.
And I'll probably do another one. It'll be good. Got
What's-
lots of stuff lined up.
A
Yeah.
lot of projects coming out. What's the greater goal for this whole thing? Is it one day you sign to a label? Is it one day you have your whole full-on operation? Like, where do you want to take it eventually?
We're getting everyone established first, like so we have a crew of artists and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just touring and going hard. I don't think we'll ever feel the need to sign to a label unless I don't know why we would do that. I feel like they need us more than we need them.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully tour like the whole world. That'd be that big. Put on some rare shows. Sell more T-shirts.
For real. A tour will be hella fire, bro.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be hella fire when we do that.
For real.
Because the first Haunted Mountain show should be on the horizon
It is on
yeah.
the horizon
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
yeah.
coming.
sometime over the next few months.
Yeah.
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 Quick shout out to Cold Heart.
For
He
real.
hooked us up with our first ever
Right,
performance
I
at
saw
his
that.
show.
Cold Heart's the fucking goat, bro.
Yeah, that's like we got him forever. For real.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
the
in
boy
the
right there.
Bay, and he was like, "Yo, I want you guys on the
Yeah.
show."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hella real. He didn't have to do all that.
Not at all.
That's the homie forever, Haunted Man.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Cold Heart, bro.
Is that someone you were into at all? when
Yeah.
you were-
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly like some of his older, more
Yeah.
trappy drill music more than the pop emo type stuff. But it's
Yeah.
still the goat.
Like C4 and shit you do with Black Gray.
Yeah,
It was hard.
He made a crazy mixtape with Black Cray like way back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
Hella
He's
goated.
one of the OGs.
He's a goat, bro.
Yeah, I was so shook when he was like fucking with us on the internet. I was like, bruh, OG, bruh.
It's just crazy because like in high school, like we'd be slapping these fools, or Cold Heart, and then now he's like my boy. Like we be texting and shit, and like
For real.
it's
Shouts
just hella
out.
wild. Shout out to him.
And it's really interesting. You have a incredibly specific music taste.
I don't know. I just don't like a lot of the new stuff. I mean,
Like,
Yeah.
I was playing a Rap Caviar playlist just to have it on in the background, and you didn't know anything.
Nah.
Like, you sincerely didn't know who it was. Like, it's not like you're like, oh, I don't fuck with this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some artists you knew, of course, like the huge
Shit.
ones, but even like mid-tier artists or whatever, you like never heard of them.
I mean, I don't know. I go through a lot of new music because I'm always looking for cool stuff or artists to work with. But I don't know. It's just, I think we kind of like the older styles of rap from like a couple years ago, and they don't really do those no more. So a lot of it's not really our thing.
It's just wild too, cause we be fucking with like the same shit. It's hella like one of the first times we linked up, I played this like rare ass song, and he's like, "Bruh, what'd you say?" You said, "Oh, we're gonna get along."
For real.
We're gonna.
It
be
was
good.
was it Slug Christ?
Yeah,
7
yeah.
grams.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hella rare OG song.
Yeah.
Slug
that I was
Christ,
slapping
goat.
like back
Slug
then when it
Christ
came
is
out.
the GOAT, bro. I bought a feature from him once on
Wow.
some fan shit.
Rare
he like
lore.
he like sent it to me and then just never wrote back because he's just like that's just how he does it. Hella funny.
When was that?
Like 2020.
Oh, okay.
It's on a song called Skinwalker. Hella rare. He snapped though.
That
Shut
shit
up.
was fire.
That's the GOAT.
You don't sell features, right?
I do, but you know, price has gone up, so
Oh,
people usually
it's
can't
up.
afford it.
It's up.
Yeah.
You've spoken to me off camera about kind of newer artists. They have to like you have to be a fan of them, and then they also have to understand where you're coming from. So if someone hits you up and they're like, "I want a beat," it's like, what do you mean? Like, I rap, I make the beats, I do everything. Like, it
Yeah,
has to be
it's-
on your terms.
Well, it's just disrespectful to ask like a whole rapper, can you just make me a beat so I can rap on it? Like,
Right.
fuck out of here, bro.
No.
If you want to make a rap song, I'm probably down, but hella disrespectful to come at me like that. But yeah, I don't know. If I want to work with people, I always try to make it happen.
Is there any new artists you can think of that you like or would want to work with, or no?
You got anybody?
Like, no, I can't think of anyone now.
Nah, I mean it's not like crazy big.
You talking about like new or?
Yeah, like
Oh,
from
no,
like the
I
new
can't.
wave.
I can't even. We don't even really know anyone, bro.
I know,
I
it's
mean,
crazy.
I
Yeah.
check them out and I'm always
It's
just like,
insane.
People be like, you know, da da da, and I'm like, nah, bro.
It's so crazy.
yeah, I don't know, not really. I wish there were. I would love that. I would kill for that.
Yeah.
But there aren't any. That's why I have a whole crew. Like we need people to be with and have a community.
Facts.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hope there will be in time.
You're a big fan of Chief Keef.
Oh yeah,
That's the goat.
for real.
What are some of your favorite songs? What are some of your favorite projects? Do you remember the first time you heard him?
First time I heard him would have been like 20. I wish I could say earlier. It was probably like 15 or 16.
That's not bad, though.
I was
But,
like, I was like 12 years old. My cousin put me
Right.
on. I was like, bro, this shit
Yeah,
is
you've
crazy.
been on it longer. But
Crazy.
I didn't have people putting me onto that type of music when I was
Yeah.
little.
No.
But it was probably besides like Don't Like and like the hella famous ones that are in all the algorithms. It was probably this song from Almighty So called Me. It was one of the first GP songs I heard, and I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. Probably that one. Still my favorite mixtape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just I don't know. GP just goes dumb. And
I like-
people don't really make his old style anymore, so that's why we kind of go hard
Yeah.
with that old
Logan.
style. But we had our own style to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Gotta
he
keep it
never,
spooky.
he's never fully like, oh, I'm gonna just make like melodic trap beats now. It's like he just sticks to himself.
He just does whatever he wants. That's the way to do it. You don't need to follow trends or whatever. It'll be a lot more sincere and
Right.
interesting and probably unique if you just do. I'm gonna make this because it sounds cool.
Right.
Not-
Exactly.
Not for like I don't know, views and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You play the guitar sometimes.
Yeah, I did. I've done a little guitar. I did it on Willows and I think some other songs. Yeah, I dabble. I can play some power chords and usually I just play like rough ass, shitty ass takes and edit them all together into one. Put crazy effects on it. Barely can play guitar. Get it done.
Is that something you learned by yourself, or?
Yeah, I mean my dad showed me like power chords and I just sat there and did them. And yeah, I used to play piano and drums a little bit when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
I don't really do that anymore, but I did. Probably good for the old noggin. for
Yeah.
music.
What's the recording process for you like? Are you writing lyrics in a notebook and then you
In
make a
the
beat? Do you make a beat first and then you hum to it? Like, how does it all happen?
Almost always starts with a beat as far as the actual song making. We all have like notes pages we write random shit in for lyrics, but always a beat first usually, or like someone will be like, Hack will hit me up like, bro, I want a beat like this. And
Yeah.
someone will make it from the gang or whatever, and then usually, pretty normal, just send it through, they write a lyrics and then record it just in the
Right.
home studios usually or wherever we are. And then I usually mix them so far, so we usually bang that out. Yeah.
And it's interesting. You have some anti-alt-right bars,
Hell yeah.
which I respect.
Shit.
Where does that come from?
I
Like-
mean,
Are you a political person? Like, where does that kind of stuff come from for you? Like, why is it important for you to include that in your songs?
I mean, there's a lot of like fried right-wing shit going on. It's getting more and more bigger and powerful in the world. So I mean, I'm not a fan of that. I don't think that's a good way to go, and I don't want those type of people to be my fans. So gotta make it clear.
Respect it.
Yeah.
Because
There
lot
are
of
some people-
would be like, oh, I don't want to get political. But you're like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking curb stomp this scum.
Hell yeah, fuck that, bro.
I'm a fucking, I forget the lyric. Something, something.
There's a lot.
Blood.
There's a lot.
Something.
But yeah, I also just don't want those people to be in my fan base at all, and I want
Yeah.
to make that clear. I mean, there have been some, and I've been like, how the fuck? How are you a fan of us? Like, I would smack you if I saw you in real life. Like that.
Haha,
I
let's
do
go.
think these cold, deep
3,
internet
5.
fan bases, like those type of weirdos, are
Let's
attracted to it,
go.
so it's good to just make it like
35.